we have concrete data from which we can hang our condemnation against the adversary with. Yes, when we go to particular places. So this whole time, it has the conversation has been about general principles and ideas. So now we're going to just bring up two examples: the typical definition essay, and so to kind of illustrate it. But for your place and your location, you could very much pick others. Okay, so we're just picking two that we like. And if you're here in the United States, these two books I have found to be very, very helpful. A Pilgrim's Guide to America, U.S. Catholic Shrines and Centers of Devotion by J. Anthony Morin. And information, of course, is in the footnote. And then we mentioned this one earlier, Catholic Shrines and Places of Pilgrimages in the United States. Okay, so those are two books for nice consideration. And if you're doing a pilgrimage, there should be a little bit, well, there will be some thought and some research and some consideration. Okay, so the first one I proposed would be the National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion. It has a holy door. I contacted the information center and asked if they have a holy door, and they said that they did. And they also have a very nice visitor resource page to help the pilgrim in their preparation for a visit. It's situated, so this is straight out of the information for the pilgrim. The National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion is situated on 12 acres of peaceful farmland in northeastern Wisconsin. The site preserves the spot where the Queen of Heaven appeared. So there's that apparition. That's one of the things that these sites will tend to have. Appeared to a young Belgian immigrant woman named Adele Brice in 1859. The message of the Blessed Virgin to Adele was simple: teach the Catholic faith to the children of a people who were losing their faith through neglect. Adele took this message to heart and for 35 years dedicated her life to this mission. Bishop Ricken gave official church approval, there's the approbation, the ecclesial approbation we're looking for, of the apparitions that occurred in Champion, Wisconsin, previously known as Robbinsville. In his decree, the bishop stated, "I declare with moral certainty and in accord with the norms of the church that the events, apparitions, and locutions given to Adele Brice in October of 1859 do exhibit the substance of supernatural character, and I do hereby approve these apparitions as worthy of belief, although not obligatory by the Christian faithful. The National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion continues to be the source of many graces and healings, both spiritual and physical, reminding us always of our Blessed Mother's words to Adele, 'Go and fear nothing, I will help you.'" And in the show notes on the website, fidesarratio.us, I will have links, YouTube, there's a YouTube video, there's links to the shrine itself, and a phone number to call should you want that as well.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. I can attest to its loveliness. I've had the good fortune of being able to be there many times, to attend mass or to go to confession there, and it is just a little. It's just a little place, a little place of peace, and it's getting bigger now. But I think that it's very charming because it's not so well known as like the great places like Lourdes and Fatima. But the level of the apparition there is on par with them. All of the approbation that have been given are basically identical approbations. Nobody is bound in conscience to ever believe that the Blessed Mother appears, and yet who believes that in a mother's love could ever imagine that she would not come? to see her children, right? So it's very charming. And there are actually resources there where you can do private pilgrimages, but it does have now bigger facilities where if somebody wanted to arrange for a larger pilgrimage, maybe bringing their whole church there, there's certainly a number of places near Green Bay. It's very, very close to Green Bay, Wisconsin. So there are many places where one could stay, and many, you know, um, opportunities up there now because I think that they have a fairly large conference center that was created for them by the Knights of Malta, who have kind of taken that shrine under their wing a little bit.
Well, that's good to hear. I didn't know that about the Knights. Good to hear.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, they've done a lot. Just a number like I think that they commissioned a beautiful image of Our Lady to be created there, and just a number of very beautiful things that they've done there. So, I mean, and it's so beautiful. I tell many of my friends, I'm in Ohio, and I tell many of my friends, if you could drive to Lourdes or if you could drive to Fatima, wouldn't you?
Right.
Right. And here it is in this country, we don't have to travel so very, very far to be, or even to, Guadalupe, wouldn't you, if you could drive there in, 8 hours, would you go and visit the Tilma? And of course the answer would be yes, a resounding yes. But I think it's kind of like what is it? Nothing good comes out of, what is the line where our Lord was from? Starts to the end. Nothing good comes out of Nazareth, right?
Right.
You never have any real appreciation for what's in your backyard, but that's a really, really beautiful site. And if people could go, I could only encourage them during this next year to try and make it there.
I second that, and that's sort of what we're doing with these two picks for us, is we're focusing on things that a family or that would be a little easier to access than getting on a plane and going elsewhere. So that's kind of the lens we're looking at through right now, considering some of these places. All right, we'll pick up with a second suggestion in the next episode. Till then, my friends, fides et ratio.